Hey, it's Nia Nevsky bringing you free worship piano tutorials every week. If you'd like to get a free chord chart to help you play this song, or you just want to get piano tips and tricks, put in your email address in the link page below, and I'd love to inspire you to play the best for our loving God. Hey, so I'm going to show you how to play the song You Say by Daigle. It's so beautiful, and this is how you play the introduction. So the way you play that is you have 4 chords, and what you're playing with your left hand is called the flowy style, and I have a lesson on it if you're confused about this. It's definitely a skill that you need to learn with your left hand, but essentially you're just playing the 1st and 5th of the chord, and you're playing the 5th many times. So can you tell how much I'm playing on the 5th? So watch. So it's literally alternating between my right hand. So that's what you're playing. So you're playing that F, that's 1st chord. Then you have an A minor. And then you have a D minor, and then a B flat. And then with your right hand, what you're playing is F and C. So you're just playing. And then you're going to be playing E and C. And then you're going to be playing F and D. And then again, F, D. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your end. So the secret to this introduction is putting together your left and right hand. And I actually have a lesson on how to make your hands work together if that's an issue for you. But essentially, it's just, you really have to train your brain. But if you already have that down, let's get to it. So putting it together will look like this. So, man, this slow motion kind of got me out of whack. Okay, so slow motion will look like this. Oops. I don't know if I'm supposed to switch now. Anyway, D minor. Anyway, singing and playing this is a total different story. So don't feel bad if you can't do that, because I could barely do it. I had to practice it so much. Anyway, so that's the introduction. If you need to watch it over again, go ahead, rewind, and you can also watch it in slow motion. So going into the verse, the chords are identical, and you're playing the same exact thing. So I'm going to go from the introduction into the verse so that you can kind of see how I do it. So I'll do... I keep fighting voices in my mind, they say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? So you notice that there might have been a tiny bit of mess ups here because, you know, it's like, what did I press here again? But essentially, if you get this down and just practice it over and over again, you will be able to sing and play this maybe, just maybe. I don't know. It's kind of a hard one. Anyway, then you go into the chorus, and the chords are actually the same. Wow. So you have the F sharp. And for the chorus, I'm just gonna go ahead and just play my full juicy chords because, you know, I want more power. I don't want to just be messing around with a couple of notes. I just want the full thing, right? Oh, I can't feel a thing. You want it to be nice and strong, so I'm just gonna use my chords. And for the F chord, that's the first chord of the chorus, I'm gonna be using an inverted chord. So inverted chords are amazing. They changed my life. So if you want to learn more about them, I have a lesson on my website called How to Play Inverted Chords. So just pressing on the F chord, A minor chord, and then you have a D minor, playing that inverted, and then a B flat. And that pretty much repeats. So really nice and simple for you. So after the verse, you go straight into the chorus. And you get strong right away. You say I'm alone, well I can't feel a thing. You say I am strong, well I think I am weak. You say I am held, well I am falling short. Well I don't belong. Oh, you say I am yours. Of course, she has amazing drums playing throughout verse 2. But anyway, verse 2 is not like verse 1. You're not doing that whole introduction thing anymore. You're just playing chords. The only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. So it depends how quiet or loud you want to make this. Obviously, if you want to make it super loud, you could play more with your right hand. If you want to make it super quiet, you could just play with your right hand once per measure. So the only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. So that's like the quietest, right? You can kind of go in between whatever. Right? Ooh, you want to build up here. Ooh, you say I'm alone, and I can't feel a thing. You say I am strong, well I think I am weak. You say I am held, well I am falling short. So you're just playing on the triad chords as much and as strong as you can. So with your right hand, you're just playing like. So what I find myself doing with my left hand is I'm just playing the first, fifth, and then the first and fifth together. So like. Oh, not like that, but here. See, when I slow things down, it doesn't sound the same. And anyway, it's kind of hard to explain slow motion. So. Did you see how I did that? So I did something like. So that's because I'm just trying to make it stronger. So you can see me doing that with my left hand, just kind of like trying to make it as loud as I can, I guess. And then you go into verse 3, and it's super calm and super quiet. So, I believe. And you can stand on that B flat like she does, a little longer, and then into F. Taking all I have and now I lay it down at your feet. So super quiet. You have every failure, God, and you have every victory. Goodness, this is low. You say I love, and you go into the chorus again, and at the end you can end it off with the introduction. I believe. You kind of end it off. So beautiful. And that's the end of the song. It's so beautiful. I absolutely love how powerful this song is. So as you can tell, it's not super hard to play on piano except for the introduction and for the verse. If you like, you can feel free to just play chords for the first verse too. That's totally fine as well. And that's pretty much the whole song. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to check out my lessons on inverted chords. It's worshippianotutorials.com/lessons. And I have a ton of lessons that will really help you out. I really want to just take you by the hand and help you through your journey like I wish someone would have done for me. And I'll see you on my next free tutorial. Goodbye.